I don't know how well you can see these, but these are phalluses from the people from before. The subject's got to be covered because it's part of the body. But like, see, that was there. It was just he was cold, I guess, before that happened. But you can see how that was a man that was cold, and this one here was not much warmer. But you can see how it got torn off at the stub, you know, and that's what that is. That's a phallus, a man's part, and all these are helmets, you know. Just what any man knows what I'm talking about. You know, there's just a bunch of different helmets here. You know, there's just a bunch of them get torn off. And this one here, you know, this one here is another helmet. The veins and stuff in that one, you can see. They had I noticed on a lot of this stuff they had herpes. It looks like a lot of them have blisters. I got a lot of the other ones that show signs of having diseases and stuff. You know, they're stones now, but they're turned into stone. But you know, just a bunches of them. You know, there's a guy that weren't called. Those guys got mushed pretty good. You can see the end of it where Pete comes out, but that one he got squished. He had a hammerhead on him. But you know what I'm saying? That one was a disease. I think like you can see it's like this where its foreskin and stuff were coming over. That it was just really, really badly torn up. You know. And this is a bunch of this stuff. You can see the back side where it tore off, you know. However, it got cut off, but that's back of the guy's part. You know, just go on and on. Just, you know, helmets. But we know them as purple helmet, you know. They're not all the same size and shape, so I don't think they're all human. I mean, like these ones here that are more long and skinny may have been some kind of other animals or something. But they definitely were for, I would say, for breeding purposes, obviously, mating. They went through a major disaster. That was a pretty good sized one there, you know. Just the tip of it, you know. And that one there is too, but that was a monster there, that big guy. You can see the uterus whatever come through there and get cut off. That was a big boy. No, these are just all. And I think this is, it fits down in the male part down there, the round that is. I think that was in the, he held his marbles in a sack, you know what I'm saying? That's what all these are. They were just helmets, and it's just major destruction. They get cut off. It's just weird how they end up in fragments like that. But you know, this one here was just barely out of the skin or something. I don't know how that one is, but that's gonna. And they just go on and on. I mean, I don't know how much more you want me. This is like a, I think this was an animal, like a horse or something. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that other one, that one's. I got other specimens here. I couldn't find them. I don't know what I did to them all. When I started doing this episode here, I was just gonna bring out a few, and I don't know what I did with the better specimens. But that's a pretty good one there, specimen, and that's a pretty good one right there. But you know, that's what those are. Those are, you know, obviously there's no denying what those are. It's where it hooked on, you know. But they had lot of diseases. They at least herpes. I know I could see it because they were. A lot of them have like scars here. They have blisters and stuff on it, and you can see here where the blisters were white. It turned white at the ACL. The sores on it. There, it was sore on the poor guy's helmet. This guy here. This was. And then this, this is one of the cold dudes. This guy was really cold.